So this is my crappy little store. Say hi, everything's beautiful. I still don't have employees. Hold up, that's something we should probably get going here in a minute. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, I got it as well as pay. Oh. Recruit. I do have an employee. He's a piece of crap. Alright, we do have an employee. We're all good. I only really need one employee. How are we doing in terms of submissions and stuff? Let me check my, the R to open album. Oh, I got some cards. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 cards to potentially, get evaluated, but I'm waiting until I have more. Anyway, bro's gonna work on that for a minute. I am going to check on my food, because I think my food's done. I'll be right back. Okay, ich bin zurück. Alright, how are we doing here? We definitely need to buy more of these boxes. Unless bro is just ignoring them. But it looks like we're quite low on those boxes. Willkommen? Danke, danke, danke. Oh, I didn't shut off the stove. Okay. Das ist besser. Yeah, I need to buy too much stuff. But if I go to stock orders, right? This is what I need to buy. I couldn't even buy 2 of them. I'll still buy 1. It only holds like 4 of them, I think. 58 a pop. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll give this a shot. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, my store is still not that great right now, to be honest with you. I have pretty meh food here. I'm eating garlic bread, for anyone wondering. Whether or not it's good, the answer is it's fine. It's bread. I think it empty calories, but fortunately my body needs calories. I don't even like the taste very much, but it's leftover stuff from what Zach had. Alright, Vasaukima, what are we doing? Their asking price is too high. I'll lowball them. 275 actually might be the highest I go. Oh, I don't have enough money. Let me think. I was like, why is he not walking away? I'm just insulting him so much, apparently. Why does he stay? But it's because I don't have the money. I didn't actually make the offer. Not that the offer was too low, but... Okay, I almost have the money. Yeah, get out, smelly dude. Alright, let's try this. Okay, bro accepted it. 275 is not terrible. I am just going to go and sell it, though. can't even bundle those cards. I don't have enough. Okay. I was like, how'd I lose my money? But I forgot. I will offer you... Try... help euro. Or euro. Legit would be the highest I would go, my dude. You're being ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Last Alchemon. Need to buy more. I need to buy more stuff to restock the shelves too. That's kind of a big deal that I'm not really able to do that right now. Hi, Alcoholic Corn. Wie geht es dir heute? Immersion is important. Das ist richtig. Can I change it on this game? I had it changed in the previous game we were playing. Bessa. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. When we were playing Minecraft earlier, I had switched it to German. I just hadn't gotten around to this game yet. I haven't played it in a little while, so it hadn't been switched already. Why is it... Can I switch it from dollars to euros? Is that something I could do? I don't think I can. Oh, wait, no. I think I saw it. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Anwenden. Cool, better. Yeah, I found it. I'm just blind. Dankeschön. Alcoholic Corn. I can't remember. Were you here last stream to see this thing? Hallo, wie geht es dir heute? Ah, mir geht es gut. Danke. Und dir? Mir geht es auch gut. Danke. Was magst du heute Abend? Was machst du heute Abend? I have a redeem on stream now that makes it so that if somebody does it, I have to speak German for 5 minutes straight without stopping. Like, not without stopping, but without speaking any English. I cannot speak English, like ban English for 5 minutes essentially. So for that, I made subtitles that sometimes have a hard time understanding me because my German is not very good. Trust me, I'm trying to immerse myself. Trust me, I'm trying so hard to learn this language. I stinking love the language, but it's very hard for me. I need to send emails, and that takes an inordinate amount of will. Banning English words would be me just talking for 5 minutes. I think if you were streaming with me, you could speak English, but the problem is you'd have to be looking at if you were trying to talk to me, you'd have to be looking at the translation at the bottom to see my answer for you if we were playing together and someone redeemed that. Boom check. Is checkup. Ish checkup. 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 Ah, was auch immer. Piss off. Alright. 9.5 Ooh. Wait, why is it a point? It shouldn't be a point. It should be a comma. I'm still gonna live with this. Ein. Ja. Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Nein, ich kann nicht. Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Nein! Nein! Die Karte ist scheiße! Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Kannst du erholen? Ja, was auch immer. Did you not hear him? He's getting stupid. Ist sehr dumm. Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Ein und 60. Super, danke, akzeptiert. Wir sind fertig. Er ist so wirklich dumm. Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Oh, nein. Alright, well, we didn't redeem the thing. I don't have to speak German right now, but Jiminy Crickets, they're annoying. Okay. Was auch immer. Oh! Was? Wir haben 5.891 Euro? 5.891 Euro? 91. Was auch immer. It can't understand me sometimes. Jiminy Crickets. Ah, das ist sehr cool. I'm gonna try to say it faster. I want to see if I can get it to register the whole thing properly. Wir haben 5.914 Euro. Los! wait. Warten Sie. Los geht's! I couldn't think of the words. Have you ever been to a German bakery? A Bäckerei? Ein Deutsch-Bäckerei. Ein deutschen Bäckerei. All the Germans I've met in my travels aren't hurting for German beer or wieners or whatever is German bread. Brot! Brot bedeutet bread. Whatever. It doesn't understand English, so. Brot. Brot auf Deutschland ist sehr lecker, ich denke. Ich brauche es. Hallo Tyler. Ich bin gut. Ich bin gut. Und dir? Wie geht es dir? Japanisch Brot ist sehr schlecht. Es ist als Wunderbrot auf Steroids. Sehen. Ich kann lesen. Ich kann lesen. Ablehnen. Rejected! Oh. Ablehnen. Oh, ich habe keine Ahnung. Nein. Mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Ich lerne Deutsch. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Ich lerne Deutsch, aber ich kann nicht alles sagen, was ich möchte. Ich kann nicht alles sagen, was ich möchte. I like that you're picking it up quickly without even living in Germany. I'm stinking trying. My everything is German. And I'm suffering because there's so much stuff I still don't know. There's so many words I don't know. There's so much stuff I just am reading something in German. And sometimes I read it and it's fine and I totally understand what it's saying. And other times I read it and I'm like, what the fluff is 5 of these words? Das ist 5 neue Wort. Das ist 5 neue Worte. Ich kann nicht. Ich kann nicht alles lesen. Ah. Hold up, I need to look up what a singular word is. I don't know what the word for this is, so let me Google it, and then I'm gonna try to say something in German with that in the sentence. Oh, I knew that. Ich weiß das Wort. Ich bin eine dumme Katze. Möchtest du das Untertitel? Nein. Nein, 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 nein. Das ist nicht, was ich möchte sagen. Magst du das Untertitel? Magst du das Untertitel? Untertiteln. Was ist Untertitel? Plural. Gefallen Ihnen die Untertitel? Gefallen Ihnen die Untertitel? But that's so formal. I don't want to be formal with you, Alcoholic Corn. Magst du? Magst du die Untertitel? Okay, okay. So die, being the feminine, in this particular case, is making Untertitel, because there is no proper plural of it. It is being used as a plural, saying die instead of das Untertitel. Das Untertitel is singular. Die Untertitel ist plural. Okay, okay, das ist richtig. Ich verstehe das. It was a royal pain in the butt to set up, by the way, and it cannot understand English. It can only understand words that are sometimes shared. But it's trying to translate my English into German. That's the only downside, so I can't keep it on all the time. I mean, it can, but it would be stinking distracting. Because it's inaccurate. But anyway, I think it's super cool. Drücken Enter, den nächsten Tage zu beginnen. Ja, ja. Press Enter to begin the new day, basically. Nächster Tag. Es ist okay. Hallo? Wo ist mein Arbeitsnehmer? Wo ist mein Arbeitsnehmer? Wo ist mein Arbeitsnehmer? Ich brauche ihn. Ah, da drüben. Komm schon, komm schon. Es ist Zeit zur Arbeit. Du bist ein dummer Arbeitsnehmer. Ich bin Bohne. Nein. Ich bin Mobben. Ich bin Mobben. Ich bin Muben? Nein. Ich bin ein Muben. Nein. Ich bin ein Mobben. Mobben. Mobbe. Mobbe? Mob. Mobben. Was, Auki, Mann? Oh nein, oh nein, oh nein, oh nein. Nicht so gut. Was ist das Wort?
Mobber.
Mobber. Mobber. Ich bin ein Mobber. Ich bin ein Mob. I am a bully. Ich bin ein Tyrann.
Ich bin ein Tyrann.
Tyrann.
Ich bin ein Tyrann.
Ich bin ein Tyrann. Ich bin ein Tyrann. Ich bin ein Tyrann.
Ich bin ein Tyrann.
Ich bin ein Tyrann. It doesn't understand that either. Is my pronunciation that bad by comparison? Evidently it is. Anyway, I can't see chat. That's probably something I should fix. Let's try to work on that. Pop out chat. Dankeschön. Mache es groß. Gut. Alright. Okay, Arbeitsnehmer. Okay, Arbeitsnehmer. Ich habe viel Geld. Einen Moment bitte. Ich habe viel Geld. Ich habe viel Geld. Ich habe viel Geld. Okay. Lass... Was geht's? Nein. Was ist das Wort? Lass uns gehen. Nein. Nein, nein, nein. Ich meine, das ist richtig, aber... Ich meine, das ist richtig. Aber das ist nicht das Wort. Ich weiß es nicht. Los geht's. Das ist besser. Los geht's. Okay. I don't know, guys. Sorry if I'm being really annoying with my German. Appreciate you bearing with me, though. Alright, we do need to buy some stuff. What do we want to buy here? Was möchten wir? Du mag es? Du mag es? Du magst es? Du magst es? Was auch immer? Nein, 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 nein. 3. Ja, das ist richtig. Und 6. Und 6. Okay. Eins. 2. 1. Okay, das ist gut, aber mehr? Zubehör. Zubehör. Okay, das ist ein neues Wort. Zubehör. 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 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Just adding more and more. Du bist ein Superho, weil du schlaft mit alles. I kind of pulled that off. That was pretty dang funny. That was pretty, it was pretty dang funny. I kind of pulled that off. Das war sehr lustig. Okay. Ich brauche ein gelbes Karte. Ich brauche ein gelbes Karte. Not Karte. Ich brauche ein gelbes Karte. Karte? Karte. Karte. Ich brauche ein gelbes Karte. Karte. Ich weiß es nicht. Was auch immer. Verpiss dich. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, gelbes. Gelbes. Gelbes, 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 gelb. Zwei gelb, bitte. Und eins blaues. Ja, und das sind alles. Okay, das ist gut für mich, aber oh nein! Oh nein! Wirklich? Oh nein! Okay. Ganz okay. Ja? Kaufen. Oh nein, oh nein, oh nein, oh nein, oh nein, oh nein, oh nein. Hey! Medic! Holen mir. Halt die Fresse! Halt die Fresse! Halt die Fresse. It is actually extraordinarily rude. Like, it's not just shut up. It does not... It does not just mean shut up. It means a lot stinking more than that. It's basically like me calling you an animal with how unhinged you are, so shut the fluff up. Halt die Fresse. It's basically me saying shut up because your mouth spills like an animal. I don't know. That's my best interpretation of it. I was trying to remember what that, like, insulting one was, though. I didn't want to say, like, Hatten Sie Mund. Halten Sie Mund. That's, like, a nicer way of saying it. But I didn't want to say it nice. I wanted to be silly. You didn't want to insult me wrong, I understand. Yeah, I wanted to insult you correctly. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. what the fluff ever. This guy is so bad at this. Ah! Mein Arbeitnehmer ist sehr scheiße. See, medic, I insult everybody. Blaues. Blaues, blaues, blau. And if you insult everyone, that makes it okay, right? Was auch immer. Are you able to say stuff in full German and then in the middle of it just say something in English and the subtitles pick up as intended? The subtitles cannot understand English for the most part. It will try and figure out what I'm saying in German first to the point where it's not going to understand English very well. The exception is certain words in English that Germans use, right? I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. That's terrible. I don't hate every individual equally. My worker sucks. He deserves all the hate he gets. Die Box ist leer! Die Box ist leer! Oh nein! Ich habe nur 200 Boxes. Ich habe nur 200. Was würde ich tun? Was würde ich tun? Die Box ist leer. Oh nein, ich habe nur 199. Was werde ich tun? Ah. Ah. Mein Essen ist zu viel. Ich kann es nicht alles essen. Ich kann es nicht alles essen. Es ist zu viel. Ja, ganz okay. Ich bin fein mit das. I'm gonna actually look up how to say this, because this is a learning opportunity for stupid me, because I don't know how to say this in German. I know a lot of these words, but I don't know how to put them together, and I don't know all of these words. Then. Okay. Wenn ich das nicht fertig mache, wird es schlecht werden. So I didn't know then is used for if. That's what I wasn't sure about. Then magst du. Then machst du. Okay, was auch immer. Verpiss dich. Ach. Kühl. Kühl. Das ist sehr cool. Ah. Du bist so langsam. Warum? Warum bist du so langsam? Ich hasse dich. Du bist ein wurstes Arbeitnehmer. Ah. Wurst. Nein. You are the worst. Schlimmste. Du bist der Schlimmste. Du bist der... Du bist der Schlechteste. Oh mein Gott. Du bist der schlechteste Arbeiter. Die Job ist einfach. Nur du bist sehr dumm. Nur du bist sehr dumm. Also, du kannst nicht die Job tun. So, du kannst nicht die Job tun. Weil du bist... Nein. Weil bist du... Weil bist du sehr dumm. Chicken. Deutsche Vorstellung ist sehr schwer. It's so weird. Like, the sentence would normally be, like, more Englishified, right? The sentence would normally be, like, you are really dumb. Du bist sehr dumm. Right? You are very dumb. Or very stupid. But if I say weil, which means because, weil bist du sehr dumm. You switch around bist and du, which pisses me right off. Because sein, which sein is a form of bist. I know the words change. It's ridiculous. It's the verb to be, and it changes an absurd amount. Sein, bin, like, ugh, there's so many. Dir, dich. But for some reason, German basically says that the verb, being to be in this case, right? Weil bist du. The bist needs to be the second word, or not necessarily the second word, but the second, like, thought in the sentence, right? No matter what. So, if I say, du bist sehr dumm, it's the second word, bist. But if I say, weil bist du sehr dumm, it's because you're very stupid, right? Even though you switch around that. But if I just said, without the weil, right? If I just said, bist du sehr dumm, it's a question. It becomes a question. Es ist eine Frage. Es ist eine Frage. Es ist eine Frage. Und das ist nicht, was ich möchte. Weil du sehr dumm ist? Nein. Weil du sehr dumm ist. I don't think that's right, because now you have ist, right? The form to be, right? And the last part. The form to be in this case needs to be ich brauche. Oh, sorry. Es brauchen. Es brauchen. Es brauchen. It needs to be in the front being the second word or the second idea. So that's why it'd be weil bist du sehr dumm. German word order is really important, and it's really weird. At least for a non-native. For ein Ausländer als mir. Für ein Ausländer als mir. Für ein Ausländer als mir. Für. Für. Nicht vor. Für. Für eine Ausländer. Nein, nicht vor. Ein Moment.
Für.
Für. Für eine Ausländer als mir. Nicht vor.
Für.
Für. Für eine Ausländer mit... Für eine Ausländer als...
Für.
Für eine Ausländer...
Für.
Für meine... Für eine Ausländer als mir. Für. 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 Für.
Für.
Für. Für. Für eine Ausländer wie ich. Wie mich. Wie mich. Taukima. Was, Aukima? Okay. Was bedeutet? Ich bin bereit. Du bist bereit? Ich bin bereit. Los geht's. Mein Aussprache ist sehr schlecht. Aber ich übe. If you guys were wondering where oob comes from, now you know. Übe. Übe. Nein. Ich übe. Medic? Halt die Fresse. Was? Was? Mein Numpad. Akzeptiert. Ah. Was bedeutet Spelling? Was bedeutet Spelling auf Deutsch? Beantworte. Nein, 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 nein. Beantworte bedeutet Answer. Ah! I learned that word recently. It's really long and I'm struggling with it. For once my level 5 piece of garbage. Ich suche diese Karte, möchte ich tauschen. Tauschen. Ich suche diese Karte, möchte ich tauschen. Nein. Tauschen. Ich suche diese Karte, möchte ich tauschen. 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 Ich suche diese Karte, möchte ich tauschen. Okay, gut. Ich mag es nicht. Ja, ablehnen. Es tut mir leid, Menschen. Okay, ganz okay. Hinzufügen. Nicht möglich. Waren die während die Maschine läuft. Okay. Oh nein, was möchtest du? Oh mein Gott. Das ist sehr... Oh nein. Oh, das ist sehr schlecht. Was? Das Karte ist nicht so gut. Das Karte ist sehr schlecht. €3. €3. Es ist etwas zu niedrig. Wie war es damit? Wie wäre es damit? Nein. Ich kann etwas mehr bekommen. Kann ich etwas mehr bekommen? Nein. 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 Die Karte ist sehr schlecht. Danke, danke, danke. Akzeptiert. Wir sind fertig. Nein, nein, ablieben. 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 Nein, ablieben. Oh, es ist so lustig. Es ist so lustig. Nettlich ablieben. Nettlich ablieben. Nettlich. Nett. Du bist sehr nett. Du bist sehr nettlich. Du bist sehr nettlich. Bitte stab. Bitte stab.
Bitte stirb.
Bitte stab. Bitte stab. Bitte stab. Stab.
Bitte stirb.
Sterb. Bitte sterb. Bitte sterb. Richtig. Not Netflix and die. Warum nicht? Warum nicht? Ablehnen. Sächsisch. 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 Sechs. Sächsisch. Sächsisch. Why is it having such a hard time with 60? Sechstig. Sechstig. Sechstisch. Sätzisch. Sächsisch. Was? Sächsisch. 10, 20, 30, 50, Sächsisch. Das ist crazy. Das ist immer crazy. Oh nein, ich brauche die Laptop. Nein. Hold up. Ich muss das Licht einschatten. Einschalten? Einschalten. Ablish. Ablish. Licht. Interessant. Oh nein, das ist zu teuer. $600. Akzeptieren. Akzeptiert. Gut. Oh nein, ja, ich muss absehen. Nein, ich muss abgeben. Ich muss abgeben. Ich muss ausgeben. Nein, 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 nein. Sell. Das bedeutet to sell. Verkaufen. Es muss verkauft. Ja, das ist richtig. Verkauf. Verkaufen. 68? 68? Oh. Ich hasse dich. Nein. 50 Euro. Das sind alles. Das ist alles. Das ist mein letztes Angebot. Gotta look up a new word. Das ist mir egal. Das ist mir egal. That's not what that means, by the way. The translation's wrong. Akzeptieren. Ja, das ist richtig, das ist richtig. Verpiss dich. You said something that sounded like Achtung. What was that? The translator didn't pick up on it. Achtung. Das ist mir egal. Akzeptieren. Akzeptiert. Ich war lesen. Ich habe gelesen. Ich habe das Wort gelesen. In the context. If you want to go back and clip it, maybe that would help. Achtung? Would that be it? Achtung? Achtung. I don't think I said that though. I might have said something that sounded like it, but I wasn't saying Achtung. Achtung bedeutet, like attention / danger. They could have said, oh, what's that phrase? They could have said, pass auf. Das war macht Sinn. Das macht Sinn. Now you know what. Du weißt was. That's okay. Oh nein, das ist scheiße. Schließen. Hey! Verschließen! Verschließen! Vergeschlicht! Vergeschlicht! We gender. Oh, let me look up how to say this. Oh, I knew that. Wir haben geschlossen. Wir haben geschlossen. Verpiss dich. Du bist hässlich. Verpiss dich. Wir haben geschlossen. Ja, ja! Drücken Enter, um den Nasch des Tages zu beginnen. Why are your customers so stinky? Because they're nerds! Anyway, nächster Tag. Tag 32. Fetish. I shop at card shops. Do they smell that bad? There's an upgrade that lets you add a shower stall. Is that? No, but there's an update that lets you spray air freshener on them so they don't stink as bad when they come in. Aber nicht Dusche. Sie sind nicht ein Dusche. Ah, was auch immer. Oh nein. Ah, das ist gut, das ist gut. Der Box ist leer. Oh nein. Was mache ich? Möglich. Möglich. Possibilities. Möglich. Möglichkeiten. Möglichkeiten. Ja, 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 das ist ein Wort. In and out as quick as I can. Is that bad? Does the shops look like this? Do they just throw boxes on the floor like I do? all stores do what? Leave boxes all over the floor? I don't know about that. Not here in the States, anyway. I'd be like, ooh, a box. No price on it. That would be me. I'm thinking of hiring another employee. What do we think? What do we think? Meetin'. Meet it. I like how I'm renting an individual. I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, nein! Oh, ich verstehe das nicht. Oh nein, ich verstehe das nicht. Oh nein, das ist zu viel. Das ist zu viel Wort. Neues Wort für mir. Ah. Preis festlegen. Okay. Okay. Du nach dem Nachfüllen. Duft. Nach dem Nachfüllen. Duft nach dem Nachfüllen. Duft nach dem Nachfüllen. Nicht Dorf. Duft. Na, nicht Gift. Das ist richtig. Das ist richtig. Ich brauche dieser Untertitel. Ich brauche. Okay. Regal auffüllen. Das ist richtig. Hauptaufgabe. Ja. Wait, nein. Soll es auch Regal ohne Einkeit auffüllen? Etikett. Nicht. Nein. Okay, und, Geldschalter? Nicht. Karte zum Auffüllen. Karte zum Auffüllen. Auffüllen. Karte zum Auffüllen. Was? Karte zum Auffüllen. Was bedeutet? Card to fill out. What do they mean? Was bedeutet? Was bedeutet das? Kartenpackenoffener. You know what that does? That, like, fills the card machine thing. Kartesum auffüllen. Filling cards. Mean. Oh up. Oh up. I'm gonna do it bad. I'm gonna do it bad. Give me a minute. Kartesum auffüllen. Ah, it told me in German. Wenn du dieses Druck sagst du deinem, dass die leeren Regal oder Display wieder mit neues Spielkartenpackungen bestocken soll. Es ist eine sehr wichtige Aufgabe, damit deine Kunden immer etwas zum Kaufen haben. It sounds like this is saying it's the same thing as stinking, du nach dem Nachfüllen. Be awkward if my boss got my attention. See what they wanted. They just for 10 minutes throwing poor English at me. Oh, no. Viel Glück mit meinen Laden. Möchtest du, dass ich dir noch andere Sätze übersetze, die du im Spiel siehst? It's card restocking. The only thing I can think it is like, I don't know, the cards to the right of the screen, right? On the little pedestal here? Because this is filling the shelves, right? Oh, it doesn't listen to me. I forgot. Cards to unfullen, cards to refill, and refill send. Okay. I forgot I found that out on my own. Oh, Snivy, long time no see. Wie geht es dir heute? Wie geht es dir heute? Der Text auf dem Kopf heißt auf Englisch Restock Shelf. Ja? Nein. auffüllen. Dies ist eine Special-Aufgabe nur für Spielkarten der Mitarbeiter folgt gesellt die Kartendisplay oder Packungen-Hafte aus, damit die Kunden immer neue Karten zum Sammeln finden. Nein! It has to be restocking these right here. It has to be. Okay, we already have Regalo Fullen for the main task.
Kiwana Dunker wants Sube to drinky Hawawa.
I guess we could do this. Cotton. Oh, what? Look at that super long word. Look at that first word there. Was? Cotton beantwortet. Ich kann nicht lesen so schnell. Oh nein, ich kann nicht lesen so schnell. Oh. Yeah, I've been okay. How have you been, Ivy? I have I'm practicing German a lot. So I have a subtitle thing on stream. So I might respond to you in German, but you can read the subtitles. Let's go. Aber ja, ich bin gut. Ich bin ausgezeichnet. Aber ich bin traurig. Ja, ich bin ausgezeichnet, aber ich bin traurig. Ich weiß, das macht nicht Sinn. Aber es stimmt. Halt die Fresse. Dreimal. Oh, es ist sehr lustig. Es tut mir leid. Okay. Es tut mir leid, aber ich kann nicht essen fertig. Ich kann nicht fertig essen. Wunderbar, ja, danke schön. Ah, mein Essen ist zu groß. Ah. Oh mein Gott. Okay. Ein Moment. Oh nein. Pie's not here, that's correct. Hallo, es sieht so aus, als hattest du eine neue Vermeldung in deinem Laden entdeckt. Der Text in deiner Bild bedeutet auf English, card storage shelf required to refill cards. Okay. This is the big word. Okay, this is the big word. Karten auf Bewährungsregel. Karten auf Bewährungsregal. Karten auf Bewährungsregal. Karten auf Bewährungsregal. Bewährungsregal. Karten auf Bewährungsregal. Okay, das ist richtig. Okay. Dorf nach dem Nachfüllen. Ja, Nebensaufgabe. Nebenaufgabe. Ja, das ist gut. Okay, Geld schaut, Hauptaufgabe. Und Preis festlegen. Nebenaufgabe. 5%. 10%. Nicht rounded. 10% nicht rounded. Sehen. Was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10% nicht runden. Nicht runden. Nicht runden? Ja. Ja. Bestätigen. Bestätigen. Gut. Nein. Wir brauchen mehr. Ich brauche mehr. Yes, Stunden, 30 Minuten. 13 Minuten. Maybe a business opportunity. Arguably, I want to move to Germany. Within 1 to 3 years, I believe I'll be in Germany. Now, why I want to move to Germany is a longer story, but why I'm learning German to move to Germany. And because, ich liebe diesen Wochen. Nicht Wochenende, was? Ich liebe dieses Sprechen. Sprachen. Ja, ich liebe dieses Sprachen. Ich liebe dieses Sprachen. Ja, das ist richtig. Ich liebe dieses Sprachen. Ich liebe dieses Sprachen. Es ist sehr... es ist sehr wirklich cool. Es ist sehr wirklich cool. Ich liebe es. Oh, was, Aukima? Hey, pass auf. Was bist du tun? Was bist du tun? Das Aukima. Geöffnet. Ja, ich liebe dieses Spiel. To get a motorcycle permit added to your license, so before you go, it's really inconvenient and expensive to get one in Europe. Even if you don't plan to ride a scooter or anything, it's really inconvenient if you're unable to, and it comes up. Problem with that, US license only works for 1 year in Germany. So it's not really worth it for me, and it only would last 1 year, and then I'd still have to, like, get it proper in Germany if I wanted to. You barely just moved your own in the middle of last year. I am not a popular streamer. Like, I don't know what you're smoking. Ich bin ein weniger Streamer. Ich bin ein weniger Streamer. Weniger. Ich bin ein wenig Streamer. Ich bin ein wenig Streamer. Ja, das ist richtig. No, I want to say I looked into this and it seemed like it wasn't. It seemed like they give you 1 year to do everything that a German would have to do to get a license if they were born there. It does not seem like it directly transfers. I still need to spend like 4,000 euros, etc., 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 which I'm not doing in the first year. Listen, I'll do it in the first year if I magically gain $100,000. Like, I don't stinking know. I can't stinking afford that. Statistics say otherwise. What do you stinking mean? My average viewer count is 6. Okay. Was meinst du? Mein Nase hat Blut. Mein Nase hat Blut. Es ist nicht gut. Ich habe viel Blut. If you transfer a US license, you have to pay 3 to 4K. If you don't transfer a US license to German license, you have to pay 3 to 4K. Validity period is 6 months from registering your residency in Germany. Required documents: passport ID, biometric photo, foreign license, translation if required, eyesight test, and first aid certificate. Fees are approximately 30 to 45 euros. Really? If you're right about that, then I'd stink and do it. I don't think I would get a motorcycles license because I would rather die. But it would be good to be able to drive a car. It would make me more valuable to work. I don't plan on ever driving a car again. But if I at least had a license, we'd be chilling. A3 or VE? Outside the US where everyone is trying to kill you. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I don't know. I really don't know if I would care, though. Like, you're asking me to care, and I don't even care to drive in Europe, let alone drive a motorcycle in Europe. But you are right that it would be less dangerous. I do believe that. 55. Das sind alles. Das ist alles. Ja. Verpiss dich. Yeah, that's true. They are cheaper to own. And they're cheaper, they're cheap on gas, too. No, there's benefits. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know how much I care. I am like infatuated with the idea of actually driving public transport. That sounds so awesome to me. Yeah, better parking too. Again, you're just asking me to care, and I don't know if I can. You're giving me good advice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like thinking F you. I'm saying like I just don't know if I care. But it is good advice, like generally speaking. It's just, is that my priority? And I think the answer is probably no. Ah. 2978 und 5 Cent. Und 5 Cent. Abgeschlossen. Oh nein! Das ist sehr schlecht. Ich bin nervös. Ich bin nervös. Nervig. Ich bin nervig. Was?
Nervig.
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 Nervig. Nervig. Nervig. Nervig. Nervig. Ich bin nervig. Nein. Ich habe nervig. Nein. Ich weiß es nicht. Ich kann nicht alles sagen, was ich möchte. Und das ist okay. Ich übe. Nein, nein! Ablehnen. Yeah, for sure, Snivy. You the same. Hit me up on Discord. I don't have VR chat anymore. La 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 la. Okay, gut. Hello. How does bro have purple eyes? Hat lila Auge. Hat lila Auge. Was? Contacts. Vielleicht. Vielleicht, aber lila Auge? Aber lila Auge? Das ist verrückt. Ablehnen. ...23, und ziehen... Amerikaners? Verstehe nicht. Ja, das ist richtig. Das ist richtig. Aber du kannst nicht, du kannst nicht haben auf die S-Bahn geschlafen. Geschlafen. Das ist sehr teuer. Akzeptieren. Oh, akzeptieren. Er akzeptiert. Er akzeptiert. Er akzeptiert. Er akzeptiert. Er geakzeptiert. Ah, was auch immer. Fertig. Danke. Oh, das ist so teuer. Das ist zu teuer. Was? Einen Moment. Geist? Nicht. Oh. Oh. Das ist sehr gut. Das ist sehr gut. Ich liebe ihn. Oh, das ist ausgezeichnet. Das ist ausgezeichnet. Nein, nein, 6 Euro? Hast du ein Ernst? Hast du ein Ernst? Wirklich? Komm schon. Ah. Es wird 4 Euro. Ja, 4 Euro. Nein, nein. 4 und... Nein, nein, was? Warum? Warum? Das ist... Was? Aukima. Nein, akzeptieren oder verpiss dich. BMW drivers everywhere. Warum? Das Auto. I bet Germany drivers are better than here. We suck here because freaking everybody drives, whereas you actually, like, have to try in Germany. I bet it's not that bad. About all I'm saying. Wir sind geschlossen. Wir sind geschlossen. Wir sind geschlossen. Wir sind geschlossen. Au. Meine Brüste. I'm Sean. I like crossed my arms and I sing and squished my boobs and they hurt. Titty squishy. Massage them? Oh, don't worry, I will. I think Twitch might get mad if I did that right here. Right here, right now. Okay. Nächsten Tag. Nächster Tag. Was auch immer. Läutet. Ach, komm schon, komm schon. Ich habe 937 Euro. Ich habe 937 Euro. Ich habe 937 Euro. Mein Aussprache ist scheiße. Mein Aussprache ist scheiße. Das war okay, aber nicht am besten. Das war okay, aber nicht am besten. Ah, Entschuldigung, Sie bitte. Wusste? Nein, ich weiß es nicht. I don't know that word. Ich weiß das Wort nicht. Hey, stupid. Do your dang job. I know it's not done. How do I know it's not done? Oh, nein. Oh, nein. Ugh, was auch immer. They probably would. You saying Twitch would probably get upset? Ja, vielleicht. Kannst du eine Preis setzen? Kannst du eine Preis setzen? Kannst du eine Preis setzen? Er ist sehr dumm. Ich kann nicht mit ihm. I'd be afraid to drive. I read that. Ich liebe Deutschland. Security. That's what I'm gonna go for. Security apprenticeship. Oh yeah? What's oh yeah? For an apprenticeship where I actually get my 34 like license. I can't remember what it's called. For an apprenticeship that I get that, it then becomes skilled labor, and then I get to stay in the country. So I need to get a specific apprenticeship. I can be security. I can't be security that sits in front of a door. I can be security that's more active, which is what I do anyway. And it's what my English words resume. It's what my resume shows that I'm good at, because I am also like I've also been like supervisor and stuff, and I very well might be supervisor again here in a minute. I got interviewed for supervisor like 3 or 4 days ago. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up getting a supervisor role. Weird how many trans women end up in security. It kind of sucks because we get misgendered a lot in security, because usually security outfits are not very flattering. Like I said, my English is actively getting worse as I learn German. I get it, but security seems like a terrible fit. Well, screw you too. Like, what the flub? Not for you specifically. I think I know what you mean. I think you think it's a terrible fit for trans women because it feels like more of a masculine job. Like, you think of security guards all, like, fit and buff and crossing their arms all anger, like, at the pub. And you don't think of them as, like, you know, thin, scrawny women. But they very much can be. Why do trans women end up in security? Like, versus, like, I don't know. Because the job market sucks, and security is something that is needed because the job sucks. I imagine what kind of bullcrap they deal with seems way worse if it's a trans person. Oh yeah, I deal with a lot of garbage, and I have stinking fun with it. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, they do not contribute to my depression very much anymore. I stinking have fun with it. Listen, I can be very unprofessional and still get away with it sometimes. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, get off net. I mean, I've been hit by a truck. I've been run over by a truck because bro hated me. Does that count as a horror story? What? Yeah, it's a black, like, Ram truck. Bro was I was directing traffic, and bro was in the right-hand only turn lane, and you cannot get over to the next lane because there are cones in the way. So I'm directing traffic, bro does not want to listen to me, I'm very much in his way, and I'm pointing in the direction he is forced to go because he chose the wrong lane. Bro said, nah. He crossed traffic, hitting me, pushing me into traffic. And then ran off, and the cop pulled him over about, like, 5 minutes later. Well, he didn't get pulled over. The correction. He immediately passed a cop, but the cop was still, like, I was still, like, you know, calling it in on the radio. I hadn't been done yet. So the cop then saw the truck, lost the truck, but got his license plate, and then found what seat he was sitting in, and yeah, he got caught. Was it ram? Yeah, I got rammed. Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, they decided to hit a person because I was in their way, and they wanted to turn in they wanted to go straight in the turn-only lane. Listen, I'm sorry, you can't go straight. You're gay. I don't know what to tell you. That's about all I could say to him. Anyway, that was fun. I have some other ridiculous things with directing traffic. Drivers in America are like pure evil. And it's part of the reason that I am so looking forward to never having to drive again. I want to use public transport. Dag stinkin' nabbit. Give me Germany now. I totally gaslit one of our current employees at work, and I feel no shame for it. I completely gaslit him. I didn't lie to him. In my view, in my opinion, I did not lie to him, but I gaslit the crap out of him. So let me explain this person. I drive for work. I am a driver at the airport. I do things such as drive to places to make sure things are okay. That is probably the most I can say about my job without getting in trouble. Whenever I get to work, a lot of times the person that had the vehicle before me will like hand me the keys. And this guy's stupid, and he misgendered me all the flipping time. I don't get misgendered that often, especially out in public, but a little bit. I get misgendered a little bit at work. Bro misgendered me, like, all the time. And I dropped hints, but I was trying to be nice about it. But I came to the realization that every time he hands me the key, and I get in the vehicle, Christian music starts blaring. To me, this entails, okay, bro is stupid, but he's not that stupid. He's just a bigot. I don't know if that's true, right? He's never said, like, F trans people. He's never said, like, I know you're trans, but I'm still gonna call you, like, a boy, basically. He's never done anything like that. But because of that, I kind of figured he probably is transphobic, at least a little bit. So my thought process of this was, okay, at one point I was just like I had to give him a transport or something, and he got in the car and he's like, or I said something because like prior he said something. He said something, or sorry, I was like, by the way, whenever you call me sir, like the reason I don't respond is because I'm like flipping confused and I feel like you're referring to someone else, because I don't know if you know, but I am definitely not a boy. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then I don't remember what happened. He didn't directly ask if I was trans. Oh my flipping gosh, what a piece of crap that card is. Kundengeben. Ja, akzeptieren. Der hat nicht. Oh. Was? Okay, abnehmen. Anyway, so I don't remember what happened exactly, but at one point in the conversation, I ended up saying like, yeah, I get it. It's like I work overnight shifts. I don't work really hard on my presentation. I don't wear makeup because almost nobody sees me because I work overnight shift. And the work uniform is not very flattering. Oh, he also said too that the people who were with him when he referred to me as sir, the people that were with him as soon as I left said, bro, you're an idiot. That's a girl. And he said he didn't believe them. I'm like, you asshole. There's a bad taste. I'll get into my opinion on that in a minute, Alcoholicorn, but I'm gonna finish my story. So, anyway, he'd been corrected by people, and he's like, nah, you wrong. Like, oh my flipping gosh. Anyway, so apparently I passed to the other people to the point of confusion. So, like, bro must really care about voice more than anything else. Anyway, I was like, yeah, so I don't do a lot for like my presentation when I come to work because I work overnights. Like I don't care to put on a bunch of makeup. I don't care to sing and get all dolled up when I work overnights and almost nobody sees me. So I kind of get it, but I was born a woman is what I said. Which I view as not a lie. Okay? And if you feel it's a lie, then you're a bigot. I'm just kidding. I feel that that's not a lie. I feel that I was basically born with, like, the brain of a female, essentially, to simplify it. I feel that it's not a lie, but I very much purposefully said it to erase any doubt in his mind of me being trans, because screw the fluff out of him. When Christian music is good, they just call it music. I like some Christian music. This is what I was going to get into. Some Christian music. Listen. The church, right, as a whole, especially Protestants, sucks. They're terrible. On the whole, they're absolute bigoted monsters who don't even care at all about the Bible nor God's word. That being said, my childhood consisted of a lot of Christian music, and therefore, sometimes, not often, sometimes I will still put on Christian music and listen to it, and I'll get some enjoyment out of it for, like, nostalgia reasons, right? And that's not always the case. There's some, like, newer Christian songs that I like, too. It's just really hard for me. The reason I don't listen to it much is not even because it's Christian, but it's because of the artists. A lot of times it's really hard for me to separate, like, okay, this Christian artist is, like, almost definitely a bigot. Do I really want to listen to this? Not really. So most of the time, I end up not doing it. I will listen to Ray Boltz still. Occasionally. Which is, like, really, 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 like, uber Christian music. It's not, like... It's not even, like, contemporary Christian. It's just, like, singing hymns, essentially. But, Ray Boltz, I respect him a little bit. Last time I checked, he was married to his husband, and things were going well. So I'm fairly certain, given that, he's not a bigot, so I don't mind listening to his music, for example. Anyway, my parents... I will admit that I think it's a little funny. It is rude, and it's not really okay. But my parents, being the bigots that they are, as soon as Ray Boltz came out as gay, my parents just referred to him as Gay Boltz forever and stopped listening to his music. I didn't stop listening. I was like, that kind of sucks because he has kids, but, like, I guess that's the world we live in, that he was basically repressed into acting straight for years, and I'm glad he's finally not having to do that anymore. So yeah, it sucks for the kids that the parents split up, but that is the world's fault, not his, in my opinion. My parents also lied to me and said that he cheated on his wife with his road trip manager, which after doing some research, that does not appear to be true at all. It seemed that he broke up and then started dating that guy later. So I honestly don't feel like he did anything wrong. Anyway, there's my Christian music rant. Did you like it? Did you unfollow? Did you unsubscribe? Did you ban me? Did you report me on Twitch? These are all great questions. He should have stayed in a loveless marriage while lying to his wife about everything around him. Absolutely, that would be my parents. My parents were absolutely like that. But that being said, listen, it's a little rude, but Gay Boltz is pretty funny. And if I say it, I mean it in the most loving way possible, okay? I don't consider it an insult like my parents do. It is kind of dang funny. In terms of a lot of other Christian artists, though, I like a lot of other Christian artists in terms of, like, their music, but I do not like what I think their worldviews are. And if they're avoiding talking about LGBTQ issues, then I basically write them off as a bigot, because it's not that hard to just be like, hey, let people be who they are. Stop trying to control their lives. It's not important. Are they ever gonna buy this card? Jiminy Crickets, it's so expensive. Es ist zu teuer. It's support of the status quo. You're saying them saying nothing is support of the status quo. Is that what you're saying? If so, I think I agree. Right? Especially in the Christian, like, you could say the status quo is, in the world at this point, is fairly queer friendly. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but most people are not going to go stone somebody for being queer anymore like they used to. It's certainly gotten better. But especially in the Christian music sphere, yeah, if you don't say anything, you're standing up for the status quo, and the status quo of the Christian sphere is completely and utterly bigoted. Okay. Es tut mir leid. In most places, you're not gonna get stoned anymore for being gay. Not everywhere. I'm sorry. If you're in one of those countries, then just try to get out. Just lay low. Don't die. Try to get out. Nicht alles. Nicht alle. Nicht alle Ausland. Anyway. I have a huge problem with the church. More than I do the Bible. I don't really have a problem with the Bible. I have the problem with people making up crap and saying it's in the Bible. That's a lie. There are things in the Bible that I have problems with, like, you know, God saying to genocide an entire people. That's pretty bad. And I don't really know a way around that one. But in terms of, like, Christians trying to use the Bible to say that, like, gay marriage is wrong and it's wrong to be trans and stuff, that's complete and utter, pardon my French, horse shit. And it's stinking malicious, too. I'm not saying it's malicious on every single Christian's part who thinks that it is, quote-unquote, a sin to be gay or whatever, but it's malicious on the church's part. It is so easy to do the research for yourself and realize that's not what those verses are talking about. And these people are pastors that get paid a gajillion dollars to do research on the Bible, and they couldn't be bothered to do any because it's easier just to hate a minority and screw the fluff out of them. Any pastor, any minister, any whatever that says that homosexuality is a sin, not only is wrong, which I would say obviously, but they take their supposed holy book so unseriously, it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, are we done? Next day. So yeah, screw the fluff out of it. And unfortunately, that's like 99.9% of pastors, let's be real. Especially in the Protestant churches. Jiminy crickets, Protestants are generally speaking evil. Weirdest thing is when my Catholic family members pick up Protestant brainworms, like, what the heck? You don't even believe that? It's literal heresy, right? Rishish? Pisses me right off. Because, like, oh my gosh, it's so... it pisses me off so much because I was stinking force-fed my entire childhood how I am a stinking abomination for stinking being queer. This entire time, I lived with this forever. I believed it forever. Like, it took me so long to accept myself and then do research and be like, what the fluff? Even the Bible says that I'm okay. Like, oh my gosh, it stinking pisses me right off that it's so clear and so easy that I can stinking look it up in, like, I don't know. Now that I know what I'm looking for, I can look it up really fast. But not knowing what I knew then, it took me like maybe a week of research to realize that every single verse in the Bible that talks about like homosexuality is not talking about homosexuality. For example, forehead, including sodomy. Like, Jiminy crickets. The fact of the matter is that the fact that like sodomy as a word is defined as like homosexuality is so absurd to me. Like, did they even read the story? It's not about homosexuality. It's about stinking gang rape. And I think we could all agree that gang rape is stinking bad. I would hope so. Like, Jiminy Cricket just pisses me right off that basically the entire church, everyone, everywhere almost, is like in a stinking, oh, what's the word? A stinking conspiracy to lie to their stinking church about homosexuality for some reason, as if it affects them in the stinking slightest. Like, screw all of them. You can paint all Protestants the same way. There are other churches like Anglicans who take is God doesn't make mistakes. You're obviously the gender. That's so stupid too. Like, oh, okay. So one of my friends, for example, which I don't know if they're my friend anymore, but one of my childhood friends, was born with like a heart condition. Bro had like 3 different surgeries by the time he was 1. Excuse me, God doesn't make mistakes. You need to just let your child die. Like, screw the fluff out of you if you say that. Not only do you not believe that, but absolutely absurd with what you actually claim to believe, that there was a fall, people are born with issues because of a fall. What the fluff ever, as if you wouldn't make the distinction that, okay, the fall, quote unquote, sin entered the world, things are bad, things happen, people are born with like disabilities and stuff, and some people are born with like you could even argue the wrong brain, which I would say more of the wrong body, but you could argue like, okay, one thing's messed up with them, and that's their brain doesn't match their sex. You could argue, like, you'd never be like, God doesn't make mistakes. Oh, okay, then can you explain why you stinking circumcised me? Could you explain that one, Mom? Yeah, I thought not. Screw you. You don't believe that in the slightest, and I hate you for it. Hi, Ice Wolf. I hope you've been enjoying my rant. I think circumcision should be illegal without like a medical need. I'm sorry. I think it should be stinking illegal. You should not be performing. And this is what's so weird to me. Oh my gosh. They are like, it pisses me off so much. Everything they accuse us of doing, they do. They're like, oh, they're performing sex change operations on minors. They're doing genital surgeries on minors. No, the fluff people aren't. Like, not for trans issues, but ironically, people are. The reason why, if you're talking about sex change operations, look at what happens to intersex people. Screw you. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. Without a medical need, like, fapistish. Honestly, fapistish. And not only that, but even in not those rare cases, especially the Christian community, like, oh my goodness, like, stinking half their kids are stinking, they stinking, oh, I forgot the word. They do a stinking surgery on their genitals, half their kids. They circumcise like half their kids. Why half? Because about half of them are boys. Like, oh my gosh. Die in a hole where you belong. You've spent the last 30 minutes making Ube increasingly mad. Yeah, das ist richtig. Das ist richtig. Ah. You guys got back from watching Duck Season? Yeah. And, like, what's really sad is, like, I don't know. It's really hard for me. Because I still would consider myself to have a relationship with God. I would not say that I'm definitely... I don't want to group myself with quote-unquote Christians because of how flipping evil they are. That being said, like, I don't know. It hurts. It's painful. But yeah, I would never recommend anyone go to church. Not these days. Screw the fluff out of that. Have you tried different churches? Yes, yes. I found some okay churches. I have found some okay churches. But, I don't go to them. This is me right off. You're hella confused? That's fair. That's fair. Here, let me catch you up to speed. Let me catch you up to speed. Ich lerne Deutsch. Ich lerne Deutsch, aber ich kann nicht alles sagen, was ich möchte. And other than that, Alcoholic Corn is getting me to attack religion again. Pushing my buttons, aren't you? Gotcha? Yeah. See, I can't have that rant in German yet, so therefore I'm not good enough in German. I'm not even against religion. Well, you can make me. I'm against that religion. I'm against the religion of most stinking what's the word? I already said it like 4 times. My brain's saying pedestrians, which I know are people and not a religion. Protestants. You just happen to be stuck in a deeply sick society? Yeah. When religion becomes a cult, it becomes a problem. Oh boy. And yeah, I don't believe all religions are cults, to be clear, but dang, it feels like it these days. Medic! Medic, wo bist du? Medic, wo bist du? Oh boy. Ich bin darüber wütend. Ich bin darüber wütend. Oh. Das macht mich so wütend. Das macht mich so wütend. Ah. Es tut mir leid. Ich muss mich beruhigen. I had to Google that. I didn't know the word for calm. I guess nicht. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 und 6. Das ist gut. Zweirot, Zweigrun, Zweirot. Okay. Zweiblau. Das ist alles. Kaufen. Okay. Ich bin fertig. Einen Moment. Ich brauche... Jetzt ist... Sorry. Nein. 450. Das ist... Okay. Ja, kaufen. Das ist nicht gut. Meanwhile, I'm like, you people have trains? What do you mean? Was meinst du? I bet they even have sleeper trains. What do you mean? Box is leer. So all the Germans I talk to in Japan and China complain about how bad the trains are in Germany. Apparently they tend to be late. Like 5 Minuten. Not that bad. They're sinking estimates. From my understanding and the German friends that I talk to, it's not that bad. They leave at the minute? I mean, that's a cool story, but 5 minutes doesn't bother me when you have such good public transportation in terms of where you can go. Also, screw Japan. Oh my gosh. I would never live there. So bad towards women and LGBTQ. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Absolutely horrid. Morally bankrupt. I don't know about China. I don't know about China. I haven't really looked into their laws, but Japan? Yikes, dude. Yikes. Ugh. So sad, so sad. Oh, by the way, whenever I move to Germany, you will not be able to get an IzzyUbe plushie anymore. Not only will I probably not be able to have them because that's a lot of stuff to bring to Germany, but because I cannot run a business, I'm not allowed to run a business. For 3 years, you will not be able to buy a plushie for 3 years. There's gay onsen. I've been to Japan. Has its issues, but the problems LGBTQ face in Asia are different vectors. They can't get married in Japan, for one thing. The other thing is what pisses me off is, say I move to Japan, right? Say I move to Japan. I don't know what their thoughts on me being trans are, but just as a woman, I moved to Japan. and I say get married. There is apparently, like, from my research, there is certain, like, mail that would be for me that I would not be able to get. I'd have to get my husband to go collect the mail for me. Like, screw that. Oh my gosh, Stone Age much. Calm down, calm down. Makes me so upset. Makes me so upset. Alright, what am I doing? $3,000! That's horrid, dude. That's terrible. Laden Level 28. Ich brauche Laden Level 30. Oh. Yeah, probably open shop here in a minute. I'll help out with these small boxes since bro is dead slow at this job. Oh, okay, we're turning the music up. We're blaring it. We're blaring this crap. Jiminy crickets, I love this song. Speaking of which, Hollow Knight Silk Song, yes or no? Do we switch to that here in a minute? Yes or no? Why do you ask that? I'll answer it in a little bit. Ich liebe dieses Lied. Ich liebe dieses Lied. Ah. Es ist sehr schön. Es tut mir leid. Do I play an instrument? Kind of. I used to play piano. My piano has been in an unplayable state for better part of 2 to 3 years now, so I don't play currently, but I used to play piano. The piano's still right behind me. I think I'm just gonna sell it because no way I can take it to Germany. But yes, I enjoy playing piano. I just haven't been able to for a long time. What I want to do after I move to Germany, if I have any extra money to, like, you know, pay for anything fun, one of the things I want to get is, like, an electric piano. Like, one of those small things that are really easy to move after I get to Germany. Just has, like, a crappy little stand, and that's about it. I would play the crap out of that. I would get so much fun out of that. Whereas my current piano has been horribly untuned for a long time, and I've been broke for a long time, so I haven't been able to fix it. I haven't been able to get it tuned. And now that I'm moving to Germany, eventually, God willing. Now that I'm moving to Germany, eventually, God willing, I want to get rid of it because I'm not taking a dang piano to Germany. Oh my flipping goodness. I hope that answers the question to your satisfaction. However, I did ask a question of you as well. And that's, should we swap games to play some Hollow Knight Silksong so I can sit in Biowater and cry again when I listen to the music? Yeah? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do then. Ooh, spielen. Ja, das ist richtig. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Also, for stream's sake, Hollow Knight Silksong will be in English. Okay? For stream's sake, Silksong will be in English. Whenever I'm working on, like, after this first playthrough, right? When then I'm working on something like Steel Soul mode, expect that to be in German. But for now, I am keeping Silksong in English purposefully for reasons of I want to know what's going on, and I don't speak German fluently enough, and my audience is 95% English, so yeah. We're gonna keep it English for the first playthrough. Go to the piano store. Hey, do you know where I can get a motorcycle? Oh, that's you. Das ist nicht ich. Isabel would never do that. Okay, BRB. I need to go refill my water, maybe go to the bathroom, and then we will swap games. BRB beans.